Oh, Mr. Dakota East.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. All right, I'm just going to ask you a few questions today about the state of the university and things that you think can be improved, all right?
Okay.
All right, to begin, I'm going to start with something a little bit general. Do you see any problems within the realm of academics here at the school, such as a struggle with your class sizes or interacting with your professors?
I don't think so. Most of my class sizes are pretty small. Last semester, I had a class that was pretty big, and it was pretty difficult to interact with the teacher because I come from a small high school,
Mm-hmm.
so it was just a little difficult getting adjusted to that. But overall, I think class sizes and everything like that are fine.
All right, and going off of that, have you had any class policy issues, such as late assignment work or anything like that?
Well, I don't think I have, but there's a few of my friends have had classes where if they miss a certain amount of days, they can fail the class or they could drop
Mm-hmm.
their grade, like two-letter grades, which I don't think should really be the way it is.
Yeah, I get that. Anything with, say, the online classwork, if you had any in your classes?
I mean, just a little bit more of a heads up that this is coming up. Maybe in class, just mention it right at the very end, saying,
Mhm.
"Hey, you have an assignment due next week. Try to get that in within the next couple of days."
All right, awesome. So the next topic I'd like to discuss is the issue of transportation on our campus, like bus routes, getting across with, say, the new Lime scooters and such. How has that helped or been difficult for you?
Well, I'm a big lime guy over
Mm-hmm.
bird guy,
All right.
so I dig the limes. They're a lot faster. They're great. But with the university transportation, I feel like there should be one more e-bus because
Mm-hmm.
those that has the biggest route and it has the least amount of buses, and the A route has five buses. I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
just give me one more bus.
One more
you
bus.
know?
Oh yeah, I get that. So after that, I know we've discussed this a little bit off camera, but any concerns over campus safety and how that's orchestrated by the school, such as how we hear about things and when we hear about them.
Well, okay, I feel very safe on campus,
Mm-hmm.
but when the notifications come out that there's a there's a situation, but it doesn't specify what kind of situation it is. It doesn't say what's happening. It only says where it's at. And also, there's a point in the message where it says "trust your instincts," which
Mm-hmm.
makes me feel very anxious and like something's gonna come out and just get me because I don't trust my instincts. So I'm just kidding. But yeah, I feel safe on campus.
So you just feel like those messages are a little misleading or could be worded better.
Could be worded better.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get that. Has there been anything for you, such as just within eating on campus, not enough options, dining halls aren't open at good times, or anything like that?
I feel like there's a good amount of options. I feel like everything is open pretty well because I mean I get hungry around 10 o'clock, but I have to realize that food halls aren't going
Yeah.
to be open that late. I just have a problem with Forest because every time I've been to Forest, I just don't like the food that they
Uh-huh.
have.
What is it about Forest that makes you just dislike it? Was it specific food you had?
I think the meat they use, it's not seasoned at all, if
Mhm.
any. It's just very bland to me.
All right. So after we were on an intramural dodgeball team together, what do you feel could have been done better by the university in putting this activity on?
Um, Clear rules that are sent out at the beginning of the year so that everybody knows the exact thing and you're not told something different each week by the
Uh-huh.
different people who are running dodgeball. I
Yeah.
just feel like y- it could be set up better. The
Uh-huh.
rules and the management could be a little bit better.
How do you feel about the difference in who was, say, refereeing or keeping score of the games each week?
It it was the main basic rules of dodgeball were the same, but IU has different rules with if you catch a ball, is the person coming in? Is that person out?
Hmm.
If you get a ball knocked out of your hand, depending on who is refereeing or keeping score that week, it changes every single week.
I see. All right. And here's my last question. Do you think school should be canceled tomorrow? And how can students influence the school, say, through that petition that's been floating around?
Well, I personally am one who doesn't want to lose any fingers due to
Hmm.
hypothermia,
Yeah.
so I would say yes, they should cancel school
Hmm.
because it's going to be a high of negative 15,
Uh-huh.
and within 15 minutes, you can get hypothermia. So I feel like students can influence it by the petition and talking to the professors and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.